Doctor Who and the Ghosts of N-Space. Episode 6.
It's a curious thing. Dishes similar to this crop up all over the galaxy. Though on the whole, I think spaghetti's the best.
I don't understand you, Doctor. Everything's gone wrong. Max Vilmio has succeeded in getting into N-Space. There's a good chance of a major catastrophe hitting the planet at any moment, and yet you seem more cheerful than at any time since this whole thing started.
Oh, well, you see, before, I hadn't a notion of what to do about the flaw on the barrier. Now I have. I know the missing term in the equation.
You do?
Clancy's Comet. In 1661, Theodore Clancy was going through the records and he realized that this comet had been showing up every 157 years since there'd been any sort of records at all, and yet nobody had realized it was the same one.
Oh, Lauren nincompoop. Sarah, Mail, shush.
And I missed it, even with all the clues. Under the wing of the dragon, the flight of the dragon, and so on.
Ouroboros!
Yep, exactly. What better symbol for a comet could you have than a dragon who's perpetually swallowing its own tail?
Are you suggesting that the presence of this comet in 1504 and 1818, and of course this year, was somehow mixed up in all this hoo-ha with Vilmio?
No doubt about it. The astrological pointers were there all the time.
No, not quite out. No, I put a few sticks on. Oh, Louisa. Over 150 years, it doesn't bear thinking about. If only I could do something.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Couldn't you sleep either?
No, I came down to get a book. Do you think the doc would take me in the TARDIS tomorrow?
Oh, Jeremy, I'm sorry I called you all those names. But you see, we're not going in the TARDIS. We're going into N-Space again.
What? Amongst all the fiends?
Well, I suppose so. He says there's no point in mending the crack in the barrier yet because it wouldn't trap Maximilian inside. Now he's in there in his immortal body, he can break through whenever he wants to. No, what we've got to do is uncouple the merged bodies before he has a go. Oh.
I see.
Ah, there you are, Brigadier. You found her.
She was listening to young Roberto singing.
Sorry, Doctor. I didn't notice the time. He's not half bad, you know.
Right, come on, lie down, Sarah. Headpiece on.
He keeps reminding me of somebody.
Elvis?
Oh, don't be daft, Jeremy. He doesn't look a bit like Elvis.
Oh, by the way, the barrier had its worst shake-up yet last night, so don't be surprised if we get a sudden increase in phenomena.
You mean fiends?
N-forms, yes, fiends.
Oh, thanks for the tip. And what do you propose we do about it?
Oh, I'm sure you'll think of something. Didn't the stun gun turn out to be any use, Brigadier?
Well, I only tried it on one of the fiends, but yes, it made him think twice.
In my opinion, it's a very effective weapon. Just what a sharpshooter needs.
Yeah, but if you want more power, adjust it to the fine beam. I left it on the cone pattern, the sprayed. Make certain it couldn't miss, no matter who used it.
Oh, I say.
The light's crumbling away, just like last time.
Off we go.
Where to?
Well, if I'm not very much mistaken, we're going to visit a king.
You mean Maximilian?
You've got to remember, he's fundamentally from the Middle Ages, is our Max. He's steeped in the attitudes of the period. There was no accident that he ended up in the world of the Mafia. After all, what is a Mafia godfather but the king of his family?
It's getting awfully hot. Hey, it looks as if there's a fire over there, something colossal. It's lighting up the mountains.
Remember what I said, Sarah?
Huh?
In N-Space, it's all a matter of belief. Now, where do you think Maximilian believes he's come to?
Hell, I suppose.
Of course. And that's where we're going.
Oh, good. You found something.
Well, it ain't nothing but an old garden barrow.
It'll do very well.
Hi there. Signor Paconti said you were looking for me. What's up?
Well, thought you might like to help us collect up the guns from outside. We don't want Vilmio's people waking up and starting a private war. Go on, let's get on with it.
I didn't bargain for hell. Oh, the heat, it's like a furnace.
Nearly there. Ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Oh no. Is that like those paintings by that...
Hieronymus Bosch.
He must have been to end space.
Yes, I think he must. I shouldn't be surprised if Maximilian knew him before... Oh, you're right.
I think so. But where's Maximilian?
Sarah, look and look again. Turn your mind sideways.
I can see him now. Sitting on a jeweled throne. He must be 30 feet tall.
Of course.
And that golden armor, the crown. He looks magnificent.
The Emperor of Hell.
He's surrounded himself by monks. No, they're not. They're sort of bat things with their wings wrapped round them.
N-forms. Get used to having a bodyguard in the Mafia. More like pterodactyls with those teeth.
Well, that's it then. He's beaten us.
Surely I wouldn't be so stupid.
What are you looking for?
My sonic screwdriver, I'm sure. Oh, my God, yeah, here it is. What did you say?
I said he's beaten us. There's nothing to be done.
Stuff. I might even go so far as to say gammon.
Well, what can you do?
Do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Sarah Jane Smith. I'm going to challenge him to a duel.
Hey, man, this baby ain't gonna wake up this side of Judgment Day.
Oh, the fellow Maggie pushed over.
Yeah, I reckon his neck's broke.
I reckon it's it. That is, I think you're right.
This here's his gun.
Add it to the pile.
2 more.
Right, just the 2 on the west flank then, and then we've got the lot.
I've had it with end space. Things don't stay the same from 1 minute to the next. Where've all the people gone? I didn't see them vanish.
You dare to enter the realm of Maximilian, little man. You are either very brave or very foolish.
I've come to call your bluff, Vilmio. This game is over. You are no king.
Not a king? Shall I not hereafter be king of the very world? Am I not even now the king of the underworld? Where is Lucifer? Where is Beelzebub?
Yes, if this is hell, where's the devil? No, that's his belief, not mine. There's no such thing as the devil.
Did they not flee at my approach? As you should flee, ere you reap the reward your impertinence and your arrogance deserve.
My impertinence? My arrogance? You call yourself a king? You've proved over and over again that you're unworthy to be a man, let alone a king.
What?
Those you've killed, those you've tortured, those whose lives you've corrupted, they all add their voices to mine, crying out in accusation. I say again, you are no king. You're less than the dirt beneath their feet.
You dare to speak thus to your lord? You have made your choice. Die then, Doctor!
Oh, look at that sword. It must be 15 feet long. And all the doctor's got is his sonic... No! Oh, he's got a sword as well!
So shall all who question the might of Maximilian!
Fight back, Doctor! Oh, he's fallen! No, he's rolled out of the way.
Calm down, poltroon!
If he slips on the rocks, he's had it!
Now, Vilmio! Now! I have the measure of you! Do you think you can take me? Come! I'm ready!
The doctor's wounded, he's falling!
As for you, Doctor.
And as for you!
Got him! But it's his pulse on! Look out, Doctor! The fiends!
Get off, you brutes!
Kill!
He's done! Oh, he's finished! Oh, he's disappeared!
What trick is this? Doctor, where art thou?
The fiends! They're turning on him!
No, get back! I am your king, your master!
He's landed on his arm! on his sword! He's stuck on his own sword!
Get out of the way, you foolish animal!
If it's made up its mind, it'll never let us past. I know goats.
Well, I'm not going back without those last 2 guns, so perhaps you can have a word with your friend here and...
Hey, man.
Great heavens, get down, both of you! Into cover!
It's sort of bouncing. Oh, the billy goat doesn't like it.
Keep your voice down! There's another one, floating over the wall, a giant
And that
spider.
bloke being up crawling through the grate.
It's a mass breakup. By God, there's half a dozen of the things.
Yeah, and they ain't stopped coming yet.
I say, why don't we try the stun gun thingy on them? The doctor did say it would stop them.
Only temporarily. There's no point in calling attention to ourselves.
Oh, look! The centipede one has found one of the unconscious men. It's going to eat him.
No, it's not eating him. I'm afraid it's as the doctor said it might be. It's merging with him. He's being possessed, as Maggie was.
And he's waking up. Oh, I say! He's vaporized the goat! Oh, it smells like Sunday dinner at school.
Don't be disgusting.
That's quite simple. I went into a deep meditation, that's all. So there was no self there for the end forms to attack. Except Maximilian. And he'd ordered them to kill. Yeah, they'd have eaten his body if I hadn't driven them off.
So, is he dead?
Yes? Well, and no. You can't kill an in-body. But he's no longer immortal in his earthly body because the two have been severed.
And you did it with that screwdriver thing. How did it become a sword?
Well, he felt its force as a weapon, and so in the frame of reference he'd established, it became a sword.
Like his?
Yeah, like his.
But his sword was real. He cut your leg with it. I saw the blood. It was a real wound.
Yeah, which healed up as soon as he died.
In end space, it's all a matter of belief.
Yes, exactly. His mind was set in such a rigid system of belief that I had to challenge him on his own ground, so to speak.
I see. Well, I think.
He's as badly stuck as any of your ghosts. As badly stuck as Louisa. It's only when you understand that you're free to see things as they really are.
Badly stuck as Louisa. Yes.
That's it then. Even these two with the guns. They've all got a fiend in possessing them.
Hey, those guys. They're waking up.
Where's the boss? He splits. Oh, well, we got our orders, don't we?
Damn, sir.
Damn!
Sir, I know what we can do.
What?
I said I know how to fix them.
Well, I heard you. What can we do?
Roberto, hand me one of those rifles.
Jeremy, come back!
Now, if I can get behind them, not too close though, this should be about it. Safety catch off. Now then, gently does it. Stand still, you perishing oik. Aim at his shoulder and... What happened? Oh, nothing but patches of burnt stuff.
Jeremy! Jeremy, are you all right?
Here! Here!
It's quite brilliant. Whatever made you think of doing that?
It worked, didn't it? I mean, look!
Yeah.
I mean, tell me what happened. I couldn't look, you see. I had to keep my head down.
Well, you hit the fella, and his friend blasted one of the chaps your end, and so his oppo started firing, and before you knew it, they were all pooping off at each other, and, well, in a word, there's not one left. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's the lot.
Well, thank you, Roberto. If you just stack them with the others by the fireplace.
Aha! I capture you. Doctor is awaking.
Good, good.
And Max Vilmio come back too.
What?
Oh, not to worry. He's dead as a doorknob. You see? You see? Like there on cliff top, being also dead when I came to look at the doctor.
Well, thank the Lord for that. Where is the doctor?
In a blue box.
Ah, there you are, Doctor.
Yeah, so I am.
What the devil's that? Seems to be twisting about in your hands.
Yeah, a neurological illusion. It's twisting the space-time structure of the neural network of your brain.
Is it, by George? Well, I wish you would pack it in. Most unpleasant sensation.
You know, let's hope we don't need the TARDIS in a hurry. It's the space-time warping template which she uses to get into the time vortex.
I know, you're using it to do the job the Comet was doing.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, exactly that. The dimensional transducer is already lined up on the area surrounding the floor and the barrier, so if I link the two together, like this, I should be able to bend the end-space boundary sufficiently to seal up the cracks before Maximilian can come through and reunite his two bodies.
I say, Doctor.
No, not now, boy. No.
But I think you should.
You heard the doctor, Jeremy.
Well, Brigadier, wish me luck.
Stop! It's Sarah. She hasn't woken up. What? She's just lying here and she's hardly breathing.
Let me look. She hasn't come back from end space.
What?
Thank you, Jeremy. If I'd pulled that switch, the barrier would be locked solid. And Sarah would never have been able to get back. I should have killed her as effectively as if I'd put a bullet through her brain.
Giuseppe! Giuseppe! Where are you, my love? Giuseppe? Louisa? Sarah? Sarah Jane? It's been so long. So long. I was engaged to meet Giuseppe here. He's going to... But that's a secret.
Come with me, Louisa.
No, I cannot. I must await Giuseppe. We were to meet by the... What has happened? The wall is broken and... No! He's gone! My lovely wine! Giuseppe! Louisa, come back! Giuseppe! Wait, my love! I'm coming! No, you mustn't this time, you mustn't! Let me go! Let me go! Without Giuseppe, there is nothing left! I'm not going to let you go! I won't let you go!
It'll be all right.
Oh, Sarah Jane. Must everybody I love be taken from me?
Listen to me, Louisa. Giuseppe is dead.
No!
But he died a long time ago. Many years have passed since then. Try to remember.
I do not comprehend your meaning. And yet I know I left you but an hour ago. Oh, my sweet Sarah. Can you ever find it in your heart to forgive your treacherous friend? I have repented this long age that I deceived you so. How can that be? When it is but an hour since we talked together.
Tell me what happened when the clock struck 12.
Must I?
Please.
My spirits were high, but Giuseppe was to... Never mind that. And indeed he... And then I... No!
True.
Sarah, what shall I do?
Give me your hand, my lovely Louisa.
Where are we going?
You'll soon find out.
I...
Trust.
What light is this? To be sure, I was not in heaven before, but now... Oh, Sarah! I can see a light which is shining even brighter! Surely those are people waiting there. Oh, it cannot be! It is. Mama! Mama! No! My dear Papa!
Why, there's Paoli too.
Oh, thank you! My friend! My true friend! I understand at last. I must say farewell to all my hopes. These eyes will never more behold Giuseppe.
Look.
What? Look!
And look again.
Giuseppe? Oh, Giuseppe! Giuseppe! My dear love!
Sarah? Sarah?
Doctor?
It's time to come back.
No, I think I want to stay. I've never felt so happy in my life before.
Not yet.
He looks as dead as she does. If they don't soon... Oh, hang on, he moved. It's worked. They're both coming round.
Hi there.
Hi.
Well, thank the Lord. All's well that ends well.
Oh, it hasn't ended until I close the gap in the barrier, Lethbridge Stewart. And I can't do that until I've reconnected the warping template. There. has come.
Quite right, Doctor. There is no use for your little toy anymore. And now it is my turn to kill you.
Stop! Stop, I can help you. You asked me once to tell you who I am. Well, I'll tell you now. I am the only one living on this paltry planet who knows the secrets of the universe. I've visited many of the inhabited worlds of the galaxy.
So?
Make me your counselor, your consigliere.
We are not playing mafia games now, Doctor. I play for higher stakes, and I have won.
Indeed you have, Majesty. There is nobody to challenge your might on the puny world of Earth. But in the galaxy, it is a different story.
I am the Emperor! I am the Lord of all!
I'm afraid not, sire. Just as the Godfathers share amongst the families the territory they control, the Lords of the Galaxy have parceled out the worlds they rule. You will have to come to terms with it, and with them.
Never! The supreme being of this great Earth shall never bend his knee to another. Are they invulnerable, these so-called lords?
This is why you need me by your side, Master. You need my knowledge and my advice.
Advise me then, Doctor. Why should Maximilian not become the Emperor of the Galaxy, of the universe?
Do not have the power.
What?
Just now, you could have killed me with one blast from your finger. I tell you, there are those beyond the skies who could incinerate the Earth with a look.
If you wish to see my power, look around you! You tell me I need more? These, my servants, are mine to command! You, sir, come to me now!
It's merged with him, just as Maggie's fiend did.
You see? And you!
No! You do not know what you're doing.
Do I not, little man? Come, good sirs. Your lord awaits you. Why do you tarry? Have the kings of the galaxy such power as this?
He's growing bigger and bigger the more that merge with him.
I beg you, Majesty, stop this madness. No human frame, not even one which has the elixir of immortality running in its veins. None would survive it.
He must be 70 foot tall.
You see? I am the Emperor. None shall withstand my might. My glory shall fill the universe and put the stars to shame. Bow down, ye mortals, and pay homage to your lord. I am Maximilian!
Goodbye. I did warn him.
What happened? I could see you were teasing him into taking those things on board, but what then?
I thought it was game, set, and match to the jolly old Emperor.
Oh, ye of little faith. Do you think the doctor didn't know what he was doing?
I'm not so sure.
How well you know me, Lethbridge Stewart. How well you know me. Well, you're quite right. It could have gone disastrously wrong if I'd mistimed things. Well, I gave him a bit of a push by twisting his space-time, that's all. Remember, he was standing right where I'd aimed the warping template. And, whoop, over the edge he went.
Did he ever?
And look, a bonus. The floor on the barrier has closed up.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
Gussie, I'd like to give you a piece of toast. I address to you all in saying thank you for you saying goodbye to mine enemy who I shot. But especially to my good Alistair, for cause he bring you here and will be barony when I peck the buckets. Here!
Yes, well, I've been meaning to say something about that.
Yes?
It's just that... Oh, never mind.
Poor old Brig. He's got too much sense of duty for his own good.
We'll wrap her
No, I know that song. What is that you're singing?
Now she's... It's a folk song, I guess you call it. I got it off my paw.
Of course. I'll be back.
Well,
Where you
where's she
go?
going to?
Where you go?
Look, everybody, look.
Well.
I knew I was right. Here's the portrait of Guido from the gallery. And look, if you change the hairstyle, it'd be Roberto to the life.
Are you crazy, Miss Sarah?
No, don't you see? You're a real, genuine, long-lost heir. If you're a descendant of Guido's, you're even more entitled than Signor Visconti. Oh, so I'm sorry.
No, he's a good.
But if he's descended through the male line, he'd have to bear the name of Visconti himself. What's your second name, Roberto?
Horatio.
Well, that's it then.
I don't think so. Roberto, what's your last name?
My last name? Menestrello.
Yes. And that means minstrel.
And to think I was worried about the coincidence of Garthia O'Toole having an auntie in Scunthorpe. Why did I ever think I could write a novel, Jeremy? I'm a journalist, and that's what I'll always be, okay?
I'll drink to that.
First thing tomorrow, I'll give Clorinda a ring. Oh, boy, have I got a story this time.
The Ghosts of N-Space was written by Barry Letts and starred John Pertwee as the Doctor, with Elizabeth Sladen as Sarah Jane Smith, Nicholas Courtney as the Brigadier, Richard Pearce as Jeremy, Stephen Thorne as Max, Sandra Dickinson as Maggie, Harry Taub as Mario, and Deborah Berlin as Louisa. Incidental music was by Peter Howell of the BBC Radiophonic Workshop, and technical presentation was by John Whitehall, Alison Carter and Colin Guthrie. The producer was Phil Clark.